The next vital thing to understand is how exactly Elden Ring's netcode works. To be perfectly honest, Dark Souls PvP is extremely janky and always has been. Elden Ring is unfortunately no exception. There is a golden rule of positioning to understand, and it kind of varies depending on the latency of the people that you're going against because it's a peer-to-peer system. The rule is basically you are always a half a second behind where you appear on your screen. Basically, just imagine you are where you were half a second ago, and that's what the opposing players see on their screen. It will be a bit less or a bit more depending on latency, but FromSoft games basically have no like movement interpolation for online play or latency, so you just have to accept this is how it works. This is why you can be running away from a player's attack and still get hit even if you were like clearly out of range. It's because on their screen you were just barely still in range. I actually made a guide about this for Dark Souls 2, but it's still extremely relevant here because it's the exact same system. So I'll just link that in the description as well, and maybe you can watch that and understand exactly how it works, because it is very janky, but learning how the jank works is key to becoming good at PvP. Is it dumb this is how it works? Yes. I don't know how, you just get used to it though once you do it for a little while. It's not great, but this is just what it is. For the record, the half-second rule basically applies to everything, so even parries. For example, if you want to parry a player, you would parry earlier than you would parry an NPC because you need the latency differential to account for the fact that your animation is going to start later on their screen. And there's a whole science to it, and it's kind of a mess, but once you learn it, it's sort of a jank you just learn to deal with.